guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers Femme, and I'm here today showing you guys how I created this flawless foundation routine and what foundations I use currently in my makeup box. So if you want to see how I got this look and what palettes and things that I use to create this look, definitely stay tuned. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share my videos. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and I will continue to bring content to make you smile, laugh, feel good, and learn something. Later. Okay, so the foundations that I normally use on my face for like everyday wear, I have 3 of them that I really like and 1 that I just can't get with. I like the first initial application. I have a video on that. I'll link it in the box below or right above in the right hand corner. I believe it's the right or left, but I'll link it up there so you guys can see it. But the one I've been using lately is my INFALLIBLE Pro-MATTE. This is a really good one. You could get this at Target or any of your drug stores. And it's $8.79 at, let me see, Target. I think it's cheaper there. I believe they have it at Walmart, but the price range for this is like $8.79. Then the second one that I use is a True Blend foundation. It's this one right here. My color is D2. I guess that stands for dark 2, and I really like this one. It's not as matte as the INFALLIBLE, so if I want a glossy look, I pull this you know, to use it. And then this one is ranging from $5.99, so this is even cheaper than the INFALLIBLE. And then the third one is the one that I really don't like that I have, which is the Colourpop no filter foundation. It looks like this. I got this color in the dark 155, so I don't know if I have to go a little bit darker, because to me when you first put it on it looks really nice, and then when it dries down it has, like, for me it has too much of an ash tone and I don't like that. So if I do use this, I mix it with something else. And then the last and final foundation that I have right now is the Fenty Beauty, and it's almost done. You can see that it's almost done. I have to go get another one. This one ranges for $34, but it's really good and it lasts me a year, because I think I definitely got this one when it just like dropped, the initial drop of Fenty Beauty, and I'm now running out of it, and I think it's been a year already. So yeah, definitely gonna re-up, and this is one of the best foundation, I would say, next to this one. So this is $34, this is $8.49, $9 if you want to round it up, and to me they both do something different for my face. Okay, so we're gonna get into the video, but before you get into doing your foundation, the best thing to do is always to, I was using that as a guide, the best thing to do before you do your foundation, before you put your foundation on, is always to moisturize your face. Most days I have oil on my face, but if I'm not going for that glossy effect, I don't use my oil that day. So I didn't use this today. The moisturizer that I use on my face all the time besides my oil is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. This is really good. I have another video you know, talking about the products, their foundation as well. I have their foundation as well, but it's not something I use every day, so that's why I didn't show you guys it. But this one is really good. So you just put this on your face before you go ahead and apply your foundation. So today I'm going to be using the INFALLIBLE and show you guys how I just go about doing my daily foundation routine. So every year or so, I have, like, when the weather changes, I have eczema. Had it since I was a kid. So I take extra precautions. Like right now, around my lip has a shadow and I don't like that. So that's when I bring in the LA Girl Pro Concealer in an orange, and that helps you to basically get your skin on one accord, one flat color, so that when you do put the foundation on, it's an even tone. Because as women of color, we tend to have like a cast around this area or around here. So if you are having issues, color correcting is your best friend. So I don't do it a lot, but since this is my flawless makeup routine, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of this. Now you don't need a lot. I'll put it under my eyes and stuff like that. Like, you can use it for any trouble spot. Definitely want to use my foundation brush. As you can see, I already used it, but I didn't feel like washing my brushes. So we're gonna use this. This is as empty as my Fenty, because again, I use both of them a lot. I'm gonna shake it down, and I don't use a lot of foundation when I'm doing my makeup, unless I just have a long day. So what I do is I squeeze a good bit on my hands. That's good enough. And then I proceed to start. I start with the middle of my face, and then I drag it out. See, and all it's doing is giving me, it helps, like, you know, bring your skin to one tone. So same thing for here. Okay, the next step into my foundation routine is definitely doing some concealer. So the one I'm going to use today is the Infallible Pro Glow, and what is this? Number 5, so it's sand beige. So what I do is apply it under my eyes, and then I just take my beauty blender and I clean it up. I I really like this foundation because it also goes really well with, the concealer. I really like this concealer because it goes well with the foundation. Sometimes when you have the foundation, it's good to get the same family of concealer because it blends even better. Like the formula is the same, I guess. I think I might go back in. That looks good. Awesome. Okay, so the powder I'm going to use today under my eyes, I don't have a L'Oreal powder, but I am going to use the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. It's kind of dirty. And I got this in banana. So I'm going to apply this under my eyes. I like this powder a lot. It definitely brightens and gives you a flawless look under your eyes. So what I do is I take a little bit out, I shake it up, then I just put my beauty blender in it, and before I apply it to my eyes, I always dab it on my hand a little bit just to get some of the powder off, and then I just apply it to my eyes. I like coating, like I don't want it to be so cakey, so that's why I do that on my hand, and if needed I could always go back in and get that excess powder to just finish it off. But as far as just putting a whole bunch of powder, like I'm not going to a wedding or anything, so there's no need to like bake for that long amount of time. Doesn't make any sense. And I always start lower down in my eye and then push up, like so, like all those little creases or whatever will not have, all that in it. And another way to stretch it out would be like to look up and see how flawless that looks. And then I would take whatever excess too, and I get like right here, and then I do that. Because I have huge laugh line, see? That to be messed up, but for the most part the foundation is really good because it's matte, so it doesn't cake up or anything, not for me anyway. So I have my matte bronzer. This is from NYX and this is in deep tan. I use this in almost all my videos because I just love this bronzer. This is my favorite and it's cheap. You can get it at Target or any type of drugstore. So I just use my brush. This brush I got from BH Cosmetics, and I just go ahead and put it on my cheeks. So I dab, 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 flick, flick, flick. And then I apply and do it in some sweeping motions right there. To it right there. Close to my temples with it. And over here, of course. See? It's pretty. And then you could do your, and then the next step is to do my brows. Yep, this color. Okay, so the next color we're gonna go into, because this is going well, is I'm not really a shimmer girl per se. I like matte eyeshadows, but we're gonna give this a try. We have those two. Now I need me a dark color to even that out. before I put on my main color on my eyes. So we're going to use the Saharan 2 palette by Juvia. Really love this palette. We're going to go into this color right here. Dip our brush and go right into the crease. This is what I was looking for. Then we're going to take the same color and bring it down to the bottom. And because this is a fluffy brush, I'm going to go in with my pencil brush, which is easy to get up under here. So this is a pencil brush. I got this in a kit from BH Cosmetics. So we're going to go into that same color and go under. When you put your eyeshadow underneath your eyes, it makes your eyes pop. Just like putting an eyeliner or anything at the bottom. It's like the focal point of my face. I really love making my eyes pop. I love my eyes. Now the color that we're going to be using, the main color, we're going to put some of this lovely pink iridescent. Get the pencil and we go back in. And use this flathead fluffy to clean it up a little bit. Just like blend it. Just like that. This comes with 4 colors, and the one I'm going to use today is this dark one right here. Just dip it in there and just that is my flawless makeup routine. Tell me how you guys like it. I'm loving my curls.